You know, Mika, I've been talking about a lot of op-eds coming out against the president. The Washington Post writes this. New U.S. sanctions announced Monday fell short, well short of the steps that senior officials threatened when the Russian offensive in eastern Ukraine began 3 weeks ago. And they conclude, by choosing not to use economic weapons at his disposal, Mr. Obama is telling Mr. Putin, as well as other potential aggressors, that they continue to have little to fear from the United States. That's the Washington Post. The Wall Street Journal writes this. The U.S. and European Union imposed more sanctions on Russia Monday, and both the ruble and Moscow stock index rallied, the latter up 1.5%. The markets didn't take this response to the Kremlin's war on Ukraine seriously, and neither will Vladimir Putin. They make the West look weak and disunited. That's exactly what Mr. Putin is counting on, and so far he's been right. Mike Barnicle.
Well, I mean, the President of the United States basically stood up yesterday and said we've been at war for 13 years. We have less than 1% of the American population fighting these wars. Whenever anything occurs in the world, Ukraine, wherever, who is with us?
Right.
Nobody's ever with us.
Right.
I mean, the Europeans, what's happening in Ukraine is of far more vital national security interest to the European countries than it is to the United States, and yet we're carrying the ball.
Well, didn't the president